Salutations for Pokemon trainers. Welcome back to the Pokemon Sun and Moon video. Today I am here with my good friend Dawson to discuss the Pokemon that was announced yesterday as well as the ones that were just shown off in a video like 2 minutes ago. So say hello, Dawson.
Hello.
So first up we have Mr. Turtonator here, Mr. Turtle Detonator, or Turtle and Terminator, whatever you want to choose. And he was shown off at Gamescom just yesterday. And yeah, what do you think about this explosive turtle?
I hated every minute of the lead up to it, but I think it's kind of cool. Is it just? I think it's just a resolution of the screen share, but it doesn't look like he's wearing his little hat.
Oh, it's the angle his head's at.
I can see the top of it just a little bit, but I think he's kind of cool. I like that he's kind of like the Mega Sceptile. He's turned around, and I like the whole thing of his shell is extremely strong, but his front is extremely frail. So his weakness is in his stomach. If you punch his stomach, you can pretty much incapacitate him. But yeah, I think he's interesting. It's almost like the same thing with Mudsdale, where I don't see him evolving at all. But I don't know. I feel like this is going to be a standalone Pokemon, but usually when we say that, we're proved wrong. But the Fire Dragon, that's the first one besides Mega Charizard X, right?
Fairly certain, yeah. What's really cool about him is he seems to be like a defensive beast.
Oh, no. Kyroom. Isn't Kyroom?
I think Kyroom.
Sorry.
Yeah, Reshiram. There it is. Yeah, Reshiram is Fire Dragon.
I said Kyroom on accident.
Yeah. One good thing about this Pokemon is he seems to be like a defensive beast, and he has shell armor, which means he can't get critted, which is amazing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's what that ability does.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I really like his design. People were saying he was based off, I think, like the Mata turtle that's in Hawaii, which looks just like him.
Yeah, I've seen him before.
As well as like I think like a Kappa, which I think is a Japanese thing. It's like a Japanese mythical turtle, something like that. Yeah. Cool. So yeah. So right. I think he's really cool. Definitely, I see him being standalone. I don't see him evolving at all, but he might, like a very slight, might have free evolution, but he does look like he'd just be by himself.
Yeah.
So moving forward, we have Pokemon that was just announced at Pokemon World, and that is Crab Brawler, the fighting type with the Hypercut ability and Iron Fist. What do you think about this punching crab?
He's my favorite out of the ones we've gotten recently. I think his design is extremely smart. I love that he has a sagging eye like he's been in a fight. I mean, that's freaking awesome. I love purple, so that's a plus. The only thing that I'm not confused about, but I'm like, why, is that he doesn't have the water type.
Yeah.
With it, which Crab Brawler, an awesome name, but he's a crab. And usually when it comes to crabs, they're water types, and I get it. They're probably going to have an influx of water types in this generation, in this region. So maybe they're not trying to give it to every single Pokemon because that would be way too easy. But honestly, I love his design. I think it's really cool. But yeah, I mean, I've literally looked at him for a minute in total. So yeah, my first gut reaction was, oh, that's kind of cool. What do you think about him?
I think he is a really cool design mon. Like you said, it's weird that he doesn't have the water typing, but I'm not angry that he doesn't. His abilities are both pretty good. Hypercutter, prevents the attack stat from being reduced. Basically by like Intimidate or moves like that, his attack will not go down. And one thing I had to go on Wikipedia to make sure this ability does, and the Japanese name for Hypercutter is Super Powerful Claws. So it fits him to a T. And Iron Fist, like most people know, powers up punching moves like Bullet Punch, Mach Punch, stuff like that. So that's also a really good ability for him too, since That's his thing. He's a boxer crab. So I think he's really cool. I like the design. That second guy is kind of weird, but I guess I can understand it.
Yeah, I mean, it adds character to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really enjoy him.
Yeah, so after we saw Crab Brawler, we saw these two mons that were in Korokoro, Sandygast and Palo Sand.
It's a pile of sand.
They're both Ghost Ground type with new ability, Water Compaction. And what Water Compaction does is, if it gets hit with a Water type move, its defense, I think, is sharply increases. So, that is a good ability if these things are defensive walls. Because Water type moves are, I'm pretty sure, like, fairly common within competitive, and thus, these things will be good walls. What do you think about these Pilo Sands?
It's like the Grimer and Muck of this region. We really haven't had one since...
Trubbish.
Hello?
Yes.
I mean, maybe even Gumi, but Gumi to Gudra is not like this. So I feel like the last one we really had is like Gulpin and Swallow, right?
Trubbish and Garbodor.
Those weren't really like the mucky slug things, though.
And not really slug-like, but kind of similar just in how they are.
Yeah, I guess we can count them. But, you know, we haven't had one in a region, in one region. We didn't have one in Kalos, I can really remember. Besides if you count Gumi, but he's kind of like the only one that's, you know, the mucky slug type thing. I think it's kind of cool. I like that on Pilo Sand. Pilo
Sand.
When I first read it, I was like, pile of sand, cool. I like that his shovel spins, and they got the animation down packed with his arms moving. And Sandygast, he's a stage 1 evolution. I think it's cool evolution. People were, you know, when this thing was first leaked in Korokoro, they were upset that they're just giving inanimate objects, a Pokemon. But I mean, it's happened since Gen fucking 1. Come on, guys, it's nothing new. And a sandcastle. I mean, why not? You know, this region is literally nothing but beaches.
Yeah.
So having an animated sandcastle is not that far fetched. What do you think about them?
I've never had a problem with inanimate objects as Pokemon, and this guy is no exception. I think they're both cool. For some reason, I think Palo Sand is just kind of cute, just with his gaping mouth. And I just see like just flailing his arms. Yeah. I don't know, just something about him, it just tickles that funny bone for me. And then Sandygast, of course, he's just at stage 1, but he is also cool. The holes going straight through his mouth is kind of odd, but it's fine. I can get down with some sand.
I don't know what kind of play this guy will get, competitive wise, or just when it comes to a basic playthrough. I don't know where he'd fall into, you know, what place he'd end up on your team, but I think he's a cool Pokemon. And they both are.
Yes. So there was one last Pokemon in the trailer that was also in Korokoro, and we found out his English name, and it is Stufful. Stufful is the pre-evolution of Beware, as you can see, and he is absolutely adorable, in my opinion. I love his face. And Stufful and Beware are the only Pokemon I know for fact, besides Litten, that are going to be on my team without a doubt. And I know you're not too fond of these Pokemon, but let's elaborate on your feelings.
What do you think I'm about to say?
You just don't like him. You don't like his design or something like that.
But what kind of catchphrase do I usually say?
Well, you have a lot of them.
It made me want to blow my brains out.
Well, it's a cute little bear that's supposed to make you happy.
Like, I just don't like them. Like, they don't. Like, with this region, they're not really following. They're following a pattern, but they're kind of going outside the box. But with Ursaring, Beartic, and Pangoro, there was some type of correlation between all three of them. You can tell that they were all the three, brother bears.
So we got a brown bear, a polar bear, and a panda bear. Now we have a teddy bear.
That's a red panda.
And a panda teddy bear.
Just doesn't work for me. People like it, and that's fine. I have grown to like Beware more, but Stufful, nothing makes me like this at all. Design wise, it just doesn't look right. Like, look at its face. Beware, like, why does it have that weird smile?
It's happy.
But it's not. That has a tag when Beware doesn't have a tag. And then, like, the ears, like, Beware looks like he's wearing a headband, and then Stufful, he's not wearing a headband. Then it just... what? I just thought... God, I just don't know. I don't know. Personally, when I look at it, I don't know what's wrong. Because with a red panda, there's so much potential there.
So, a little bit of information on Stuffuls. It's normal fighting type with the abilities Fluffy and Klutz. Fluffy, I think, one of those I get, increases its defense but makes it weak to fire type attacks. And Klutz, it basically can't hold an item. It's like there's no point to it. It won't be able to use it. But I just love this guy. I think he's absolutely adorable. Just looking at his face makes me happy. And God, Pokemon hasn't made me feel like this in a while. There's not been a single Pokemon that's just made me feel happy every time I looked at it for a long time. But Stuffuls and Beware just do that to me. I want to look up the Fluff ability real quick, see exactly what it does. Let's go to Bulbapedia here. A Pokemon with Fluffy takes half damage for moves that make contact. It also takes double damage for type moves. So, basically, most physical attacking moves, it takes half damage, but it's weak to fire. And then one more picture of Stuffuls from a side view, because his main arc does not really do that. And as you can see, like Dawson pointed out, it's got a little tag on its boat, which I think is adorable, because it's just a nice little stuffed bear. A little Stuffuls bear. And I love it. You don't. But you know what? Opinions exist. Some are wrong. And this is just one of the cases where yours is wrong. That's pretty much it for this video. What are your overall thoughts on just these Pokemon in general? Just this trailer in general, I guess. Are you happy with it?
Yeah, I'm happy with the rest of them. Fuck Stuffuls.
Okay. And that's my general consensus, minus the fuck Stuffuls part. I enjoy Stuffuls. And so let me know, guys, let me know down below. What do you think about these Pokemon? What do you think about Stuffuls?
And when you let us know down in the comments down below what you think, remember to use that hashtag #FuckStuffle, and you'll get 50% off your next purchase at Sam's Club.
The Sam's Club.
Just remember that hashtag #FuckStuffle.
So yeah, guys, I guess that's it for this video. Thank y'all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed, as always, and I'll see y'all next time.
I won't.